Alrighty, last week you guys read a story in your first story works called Brave Chicken. And within that story, there's a really important person that actually connects to everything we're learning in social studies, which probably seems really crazy. But in the story, Brave Chicken, they mentioned a woman named Nellie Bly. Okay? I hope that triggers a memory in your brain. But what I'd like you to do, because she's gone today, is I'd like you in your brain to just take a moment, because you had a weekend, and I want you to think of Nellie Bly. While you're thinking of that, put your name on the top of your paper. Please and thank you. And you are going to have 1 minute to write about this question. Okay? The question is, who is Nellie Bly? And why is she considered brave? Okay. Your question is, who is Nellie Bly and why is she considered brave? Go ahead. You're writing. 1 minute. You've got about 15 more seconds. Alrighty, I would like you to go ahead, please and thank you. Underneath that writing that you just did, I want you to go ahead and draw a line all the way across the page. Draw a line all the way across the page. You should be done writing. Your time is up. I'd like you to make sure that your name is on the top of that page, please and thank you. And you're going to hold that up in the air. And Shane, you're going to grab this side of the classroom. And Tristan, you're going to grab the other side of the classroom. And you're going to bring all of those to me. Miss Addison, Miss Zastra was just here looking for you, just so you know. You can head on out there, okay? All right. Thank you. I hope your name's on there. Double check. You will be getting these back after we learn a little bit more about Nellie Bly. And you'll get to hopefully write a little bit more. Your time's up. It's fine. Time's up. All right. Tristan, if you could just put them on top of here, that would be awesome. All right, I'd love for you to join me on the square in the carpet in 10, 9. Those of you up here first, awesome job. Kieran, go ahead and give your team 2 points on your way. It's an awesome transition up here today. Before we read a little bit more about Nellie Bly and connect it with some social studies things that we're learning about the progressive era and child labor, we are going to preview some vocabulary words, some words that are a little bit challenging, okay? So when we read our article about them, I want to make sure that these words don't stop you from understanding and they don't make you struggle. as you're going through. So I do, you watch. Your job is very simple. Look at the words. Any words that I'm showcasing for you, try to read them to yourself so that you can get more accurate and automatic in reading them. And then I try to put a picture with them, but not all of them had a picture that would match. You'll see why. And then I also obviously gave the definition. Oh yeah, and if you notice any of them that you already know, awesome, okay? Our first word is the word asylum. When I look up there, I see asylum is kind of tricky in its letters and its sounds. But an asylum is actually a place that offers help and safety to someone who is considered mentally ill. Okay, and the picture I put up there is of a big building. It's a little bit eerie and creepy. The connotation of this word is a little bit negative. It's kind of a scary thing when you think of it. We don't really call asylums anymore. We call them maybe mental hospitals for people who have mental struggles. They get help with that. We don't call them asylums today. So when you're reading about Nellie, you might hear the word asylum, okay? If that word sounded familiar to you, awesome. I hope you made some connections. If it was brand new, I hope you practiced reading it and you tried to store that in there, okay? The next one is scathing, okay? That SC sound makes an SK sound. So scathing means that you are doing something very harsh and mean with your actions or your words. It's because you're angry. So when you're scathing, you're so angry that you're doing mean things to others. Okay? Right? This one might sound familiar. It's a hard one to read, and that's the word amnesia. I'm sure you've heard the word amnesia. Amnesia would mean partial, in this case, partial or total memory loss. So that's why I chose that picture, because it kind of shows your mind breaking apart and you don't really remember things. So when you have amnesia, that means you might forget things for no reason. Okay? All right, we're going to review those three. So asylum is a place that offers help for people who might be mentally insane. Again, that was more of a word we use in the past than we use today. Scathing would mean that you are so incredibly angry that you do mean and horrible things to others. Or amnesia would be that you forget something. Okay, it can be partial or total, so you can like totally forget things. Okay. All right, the next word I couldn't really find a great picture for. We're going to check that body and eyes. Make sure your bodies are strong. You will be reading and using these words. Expose. To expose something means to show the truth in this case. Someone might not know something, and if you expose it, you're like, you tell people about it. You tell the truth because it's the right thing to do. Expose can mean a lot of different things, but in this case, it means to show or reveal the truth. Okay? The next word is passion. This one you might know a lot about. Passion is when you really care about something very deeply. Again, I couldn't really find a picture for passion because everybody's passions can be different. Okay? I'm going to review those two because they don't have pictures. So expose in this case is going to mean to show or reveal the truth. Again, I couldn't find a good picture for that. Passion is when you care really deeply about something. Okay? Next should sound familiar, impressed. I wanted to make sure that this one sounds familiar. Impressed would be the base word. It's something that you'll never forget because it's special to you, or someone did something for you and it really impressed you. It's impressionable in your heart and your mind. Okay, I say that to a lot of you. I'm impressed by you. Okay, that means that I'm like, wow, that was really great. Okay, all right. One more or four more words that you're going to hear a few times. I made a word web with synonyms because I know you know the word in the middle, crazy, right? You know, you drive me crazy or someone's going crazy, but these other words might not be as familiar to you, so you will be hearing and reading the word paranoid. Paranoid can relate to the word crazy, okay? Paranoid means that something is like really on your mind a lot and it can drive you crazy. You might see or hear the word demented. Demented also stems back to crazy. And you will hear and see the word insane, and that also means crazy. All right, I'm going to have you go ahead and stand by your chairs in 5, Or we're going to try something different today with our bodies. To try to remember these words. So you're basically going to copy me with your bodies and your voices. All right. How are you? We are. We're doing a little vocabulary for Nellie Bly. A little background knowledge building. Yeah. It's recording, so Miss Jackson's here to support us for our vocab lesson. So I might make you do some embarrassing things. Don't worry, you're all doing it together. Okay? All right, ready? Asylum. 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 A place for crazy people.
A place for crazy people.
Scary. We used it in the past. Not so much today. Alrighty, next word is scathing. Scathing. Doing something really mean. To others. You're mad. You're scathing mad. Scary. Alright, next, amnesia. I forgot. I suddenly got amnesia. And I forgot. I forgot I had to do freckle today. I got amnesia. Not really. All right, here we go. Next one, expose. Expose can mean a lot of things. But in this case, Jaden, it means to show or tell the truth. Live in truth. All right. Jaden, we picked on you because you weren't participating with us. Next one, passion. Something you love. You care about. You have passion for it. You'll do anything for it. All right, participate or else you're going to get picked on. Impressed. I'm impressed by you. I'm impressed by your work. I'm impressed by your kindness. That will make me never forget that. And crazy. Has a lot of synonyms. Demented. Insane. Paranoid. They all mean crazy. In some way. Alrighty, go ahead and have a seat. Awesome job, team. Thank you very much. Tomorrow those will sound familiar, hopefully. Okay? Alright, we have new groups going on today. Gotcha, Jackson.